Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Jordan Knodler is in that spotlight. And everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Jordan Knodler will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. Ben Revere makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
First pitch, 107.
No outs here, huh?
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, guys, for me, this team does such a great job in 2-strike counts when they put the ball in play. They're in the bottom third in the league in strikeouts, so you know they're going to hit it. Continue to put the ball in play, and that'll give them an excellent chance to win.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch Derek Norris behind the plate. Very athletic, versatile, doesn't let anything get by him, and also pretty darn good offensively. Any team would love to have him.
Ryan Rayburn will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Walter Rowley will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
First delivery to him on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
He just about
went
around.
2 outs.
He
Plays
was
at
lucky to
1.
put on the brakes when he did.
No one out now.
That's by him for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Stepping in now, Hector Sanchez.
Hey, plays it first.
He'll
plays
take
it
a look
first.
at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1. No.
Numbers
2 outs here, 2
offensively
outs.
pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Juan De La Cruz leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Hey, no one
and
down
he takes
here.
a cold strike. 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ground ball right side. Robinson is up with it,
He's
and
out.
he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Adam Rosales.
Adam Rosales will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either
One
you
out,
take
one
that
out.
leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall is camped under
Got it,
this
got
one.
it, got it. That's me, that's
And
me.
he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Walter
Walter Hu
Hey, we got
will
2
stand
down,
in,
fellas.
getting the start here despite being
Here
out of
we
the
go.
lineup last night. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of the...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ben Revere will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
You just don't like to get
Hey, we
beat
got
on
nobody,
a
no one
fastball in
down
that
here.
situation. I got to believe they'll go right after him again.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike
Here
1.
we go,
Well,
guys.
he's
Let's
thrown a
do
first
it.
pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Here we go right
Brandon
now, fellas, right now.
Eubanks is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one.
Hey, one away.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Plays it first here.
Into the box, Ryan Rayburn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Two outs here.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Walter Rowley heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time.
No outs here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
One down here, fellas.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column, and at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Hector Sanchez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runner!
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. They definitely got some wheels in this lineup. If you don't keep these guys close, they will run on you all game long.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it
hold
comes.
him right here. Let's go. Let's go.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
Nah, I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is
Hey, we got one
all
here.
he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it.
Ball.
I got it. Mine.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Cut it,
And
cut
no
it.
tag at second.
Hold on
He'll
to it.
head back there with 2 away now. Juan De La Cruz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
De La Cruz.
Hey,
Ready
we got
to
2.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Gotta hold him. Let's go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Adam Rosales.
Hey, come
will
on,
stand
get
in
ahead,
and he'll
stay
lead
ahead.
off in the Washington 6th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this
Hey, no
leadoff
outs
man
here.
on base would be huge.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
We got no
Walter
one.
Who in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Ben Revere will
Hey,
step
no
in
outs
now
now.
as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
All right, knock it down, infield.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
A 1 pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit back up
There
the
you
middle.
go, turn
Fielded
2.
cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Oh, he's
the
safe.
relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Stepping in, Brandon Eubanks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was
One
absolutely
out.
frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And that swung
0-1.
on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Runner!
Revere rides off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And that's the big one right there. Strikeout number 300 for the year. Heck, even getting 200 nowadays is really something, but 3, that's really an accomplishment.
Ryan Rayburn stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hold him right here, boys.
And he throws the fastball by him.
Yeah, we got two down.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Walter Rowley will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that
They've got
tired
no
just
outs.
yet.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
No balls,
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, one away.
Swing, and he
Straight
pops him up
straight
over
up.
toward foul
Fence,
territory.
heads up.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Hector Sanchez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his
Two down,
first 2
two
plate
down.
appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Juan De La Cruz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1.
Here we
So
go,
getting
fellas,
this
let's
leadoff
go.
guy on would be huge for them.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, that man right there
nobody.
is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And you've got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Hey, fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
2 down now.
First
2
offering
down.
on its way. And it looked like he went out of the zone that time, as this is skied toward the right side of the infield.
Fine.
Robinson has got it, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Ben Revere will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hey, nobody wait.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Eubanks, as with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Scorched to third. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ryan Rayburn will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final
now we got
here
2
before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, get ahead,
Here's
stay
the
ahead. What
sinker
you
to
say
start
now?
him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Around first, heading for second now. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Standing in now, Walter Rowley. And he takes ball 1.
Here we go, guys.
Now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 2-0.